In the middle of scattered stones across the ground, a bird suddenly cries out. And the very next moment, it begins pretending to be injured. This is not an act, but an extraordinary scientific survival strategy to protect its babies. Found across North America, the killdeer is one of the few birds that uses a fake broken wing display to confuse predators. And this clever behavior has made it one of nature's most unique survival specialists. As the first rays of morning sunlight fall across dry grasslands and open fields, a sharp, piercing call echoes in the distance. The sound feels almost like a predator's warning. But in reality, it is the call of the killdeer. Its brown back, bright white belly, and two bold black bands around the neck give this bird its unmistakable identity. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary ground bird. But hidden within its behavior lies millions of years of evolutionary brilliance. Killdeer are often seen near riverbanks, farmlands, open meadows, and rocky terrain. Unlike many birds that prefer the safety of trees, the killdeer thrives on open ground. Its long legs allow it to run with incredible speed, and its large eyes can detect danger from far away. Nature taught this bird to run before it flies. As the day grows brighter, the killdeer begins its most important activity: searching for food. It mainly feeds on insects, tiny bugs, spiders, earthworms, and sometimes small aquatic creatures. Its eyesight is so sharp that even the slightest movement in the soil cannot escape its attention. Then suddenly, it freezes, lowers its neck, and strikes the ground with lightning speed. Every successful hunt increases its chance of survival. But the true power of this bird lies in its intelligence and psychological defense strategies. When a fox, a crow, or even a human approaches its nest, the killdeer does not immediately fly away. Instead, it begins pretending that one of its wings is broken. It limps across the ground, acting as though it is badly injured. The predator follows the seemingly helpless bird, while the eggs remain safely hidden behind. And the moment the danger is far enough from the nest, the killdeer suddenly takes flight. Scientists call this behavior the broken wing display, and it is considered one of the most famous defensive strategies in the bird world. The killdeer's nest is just as unusual. It does not build nests in trees. Instead, it creates a shallow scrape on the ground among pebbles and dry grass. The color and patterns of its eggs blend so perfectly with the surrounding stones that they almost disappear into the landscape. This camouflage acts as its first line of defense. The female usually lays 4 eggs. Both the male and female work together to protect them. Under the harsh daytime sun, they shade the eggs with their bodies. And during cold weather, they keep them warm. But the real miracle appears when the chicks finally hatch. Most baby birds remain inside the nest for a long time. But killdeer chicks can run within just a few hours after birth. Their tiny legs give them their very first chance at survival. As the sun climbs higher into the sky, the dangers across the fields begin to increase. Hawks circling overhead, foxes roaming the ground, and human machines moving through the landscape. Threats exist in every direction. But the killdeer knows how to read every sound, every movement, and every shadow. Its warning calls are not simply cries of fear, but part of a complex communication system. The tone of its calls changes depending on the situation. Scientists believe these vocal signals help the bird communicate different kinds of danger to its mate and chicks. As evening approaches and the environment grows quieter, the killdeer's social behavior becomes even more visible. It can live alone, but is also sometimes seen feeding in small groups. Constant sound signals pass between them. Every call serves a purpose: a warning, a contact signal, or the defense of territory. During migration season, the killdeer also undertakes long journeys. Many killdeer living in northern regions fly south during winter. These migrations can span thousands of kilometers. Powerful winds, changing weather, and limited food supplies create enormous challenges along the way. Yet every year, these birds somehow find their route once again. Scientists still do not fully understand how birds use Earth's magnetic field, the position of the sun, and the stars for navigation. But the modern world has introduced new dangers for the killdeer. The use of chemicals in agriculture, the disappearance of natural grasslands, and rapid urban expansion are affecting its habitat. Many ground nests are destroyed by vehicles or human activity. And yet, this bird continues to display remarkable adaptability. Some killdeer now build nests in parking lots, open construction sites, and along the edges of cities. A powerful reminder of their determination to survive. Night slowly falls. Cold wind sweeps across the open fields. Somewhere in the darkness, the call of the killdeer echoes once again. Its chicks now huddle safely beside it. Even in darkness, its eyes remain alert. Every movement matters. Because in nature, one small mistake can mean the difference between life and death. Scientists continue to study the behavior of the killdeer today, especially its defensive strategies, the early mobility of its chicks, and its complex communication signals, which remain important subjects of research. This small bird proves that intelligence is not limited to animals with large brains. Sometimes, a creature weighing only a few grams can develop strategies that leave scientists around the world astonished. Running across Earth's open landscapes, this bird is more than just another species. It is a story of resilience and evolution itself. Every call it makes reminds us that life in grasslands and wild ecosystems is constantly struggling to survive. And in that struggle, small creatures like the killdeer are just as important as the great predators. The next time you see a bird suddenly pretending to be injured on dry ground, you may be witnessing one of nature's most extraordinary tricks with your own eyes. Because the killdeer does not simply survive. Every single day, it gives new meaning to intelligence, courage, and the power of parental instinct in the natural world. Which bird would you like to see in the next documentary? And for more cinematic wildlife documentary stories like this, subscribe to the channel.